At first, I didn't understand why Wack 100 name was getting mixed up with getting young Aunt Jefe arrested. But after watching No Jumper live show yesterday, Adam 22 asked the people did they see the video where Aunt Jefe got at Wack. And Ant mentioned something about Wack getting them DP'd.
Did you guys see the clip in which he's basically, it's like right after this alleged situation, and he's basically like talking to Wack, and he's basically like, okay, Wack, remember Wack was saying like, oh, Aunt Jefe got a DP coming his way? And then Ant was like responding to that, and Ant was saying like, I don't know why Wack is talking about it could end up putting somebody in jail or whatever. And like looking back on it now, it seems weird. And Ant is even saying that there's basically a dude from HA that talks to Wack to be telling him that he's not supposed to know. So there is a whole puzzle of different things that the little breadcrumbs, bro. I don't know. I'm intrigued by this whole situation, and I'm not going to be just sitting here saying, "Oh yeah, he's innocent because he's." No,
I get that. I need y'all to hit that like button so I can get back in that algorithm. So hit that like button. I need a quick 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, I need a quick 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, I need a quick 1,000 likes. Hit that hype. We're up to 40,000 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notifications so you can get updated every time I drop. But after I seen that, I did some homework. And Ant went to his hood and did a video on IG Live and asked Wack who said they was going to get him DP'd.
Met face, check this out. Go to the noms, go to your hood, and then holler at me and talk about DPs. Man, I'm not even about to go no HA power with you because I'm not about to politic with you an agent of destruction. You are an agent of destruction. You're emotionally evolved. That's why you talking like a woman. Every day you getting up, you at me, oh, Aunt Jefe this, Aunt Jefe that. Go to your hood. Go question those dudes that called you out. Like you be in everybody else's business, trying to tell them to go to their hood and holler at their homies that speaking on them. Put the person out there that told you I got a DP coming, and let's address it.
I'm still not understanding how from that they put together Wack got him arrested. But also during that live stream, Spoety Face said he got a call from young Ant. He said that Ant was in good spirits.
Wait, look. First and foremost, I just got off the phone with young Aunt Jefe.
What's he talking about?
Of course, you know he innocent, and the video footage gonna prove that he not. They just using his name. I put Lush on the phone with him too. He definitely in good spirits. You know what I'm saying?
And Lush is
talk to young Aunt Jefe.
Also, we can't ignore the fact that the videos and the false narratives that was put out by young Aunt Jefe, about people against young Aunt Jefe, that didn't raise his bail. That's a fact. That's not
do y'all agree with that? Because Spoety did say that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I just wanted to know if they agree with that.
That definitely did. Like
that's the reason why they raised the bill.
Do you guys feel a little weirded out by the fact that Aunt Jefe allegedly got in a parking lot and then came and did the podcast like a day later? And I'm not gonna lie, I do know some YouTube sleuths who've been digging through the podcast that appeared right after this alleged murder, and there is some interesting stuff to be discerned from some of the podcast appearances if you really study Ant afterwards. I'm not going to be the one breaking down any of those theories, but I do feel like the YouTube detectives have a little bit of work to do.
Hey, Adam.
Now, one thing I truly believe when it comes to the social media, you have to be very careful with your words and what you say on Wax, because the words you say can paint a total different picture than what you may have actually meant.
I don't understand you dudes that's out here on the street acting extra tough, thinking you extra thorough, and don't be having a care in the world. But when you get in that jail, it's the total opposite. You scary, you don't handle business, you go PC, you know what I'm saying, and all this type of stuff, and then get back out here to the street and try to transition back into this thug person. That's why this stuff is so messed up and poisonous right now, because you type of dudes, man. If you had did anything that go against what you signed up for, bro, bow out, bro, or take a bow, bro, or stay up in your place, bro. Ain't nobody buying that tough stuff. You dudes tell, you dudes go PC, you dudes do stuff that's against the game and get mad when dudes hold y'all accountable for that type of stuff, and then try to act like you ready to go on a war, you know what I'm saying, binge with everybody. Oh, it's up with everybody. It wasn't up when you was in them jails. Don't get back out here to the streets with that tough stuff, bro. Stay PC, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stay PC like you was in jail, man. Ain't nobody buying that tough stuff, man. You dudes get in jail and want to follow the rules and then get back out here to the streets, man, acting like you Al-Qaeda, man. Get out of here.
The feds could use that clip and paint a picture that Ant was still active. And it's more than just that, but I'll say that for another video. But I want to get into this Wack 100 got young Ant Jefe arrested because I don't agree with it. And Wack 100 got at Spoety face and Munchie B and responded to anybody else claiming that he had something to do with putting young Ant Jefe in jail. Because from the sound of it, Ant Jefe might have been snitched on by somebody in his own hood.
Spoety face, that he called me
credibility. He went on there talking about some on Clubhouse, said he got my phone and there was officer's number to my phone, and I turned it. What? Man, it's saying, oh, he killing his credibility.
I didn't know he said that.
He got my phone. It was a detective number in my phone, and I gave him information on Ant Jefe to get arrested. That's Major Gates. Sorry.
Wow. That's just Brazy said. I seen the video. B Brazy seeing that NBA is saying that too. NBA, I guess that young ass said what others. It's saying that as soon as you beef with Wack, got something to do with Wack.
What it got to do with an A-Trade gangster DP?
I have no idea.
Because talking about Anthony been on my phone the last couple months talking real cordial and regular. They don't want me
out there.
They don't want me to put these text messages out.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, bro, get with you in the morning. Right? So if me and you getting into it and you've been under investigation for 2 years because you moving dope to Tennessee and they decide to service they warrant, what that got to do with me?
Hey Chuck, what did I say when in that first day?
Yeah, you said they was gonna try to blame Wack.
Blame me for what? Hey, listen, I'm from Palm Roof for real.
No, we know what you
stop A-Trade gangster. I ain't involved in the DP or the A-Trade gangster. We wouldn't DP or A-Trade gangster. It's called intentional. Right? I can't DP you because I ain't from you. Do what you doing in your neighborhood. But see, they want to be outside. They members. They in the parking lot.
Hey, but I heard something about him going in somebody going in the car. It was 2 people there.
What I'm trying to tell you is it's a robbery.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure dude from living where he living, he ain't no slouch. I'm pretty sure.
Got that paid.
And here come the special circumstances. You melt, you take some special circumstances. They ain't thinking. I think Ant Jefe in his head, I ain't touched nobody. Right? This what he thinking. But if you got a over here saying Ant called him to come down, they got you.
That's what Dunn said. That dude who be going against no jumper and point and shoot. He said when he looked at the penal code said that he wasn't like young and Jefe wasn't the direct cause of the death, but he was.
What let you know his homies is telling.
Hey, his bail got increased because they charged him with malice with forethought.
Okay, what does that tell you? That means they're saying you the mastermind.
Yeah.
Somebody saying the one orchestrated the play.
Look what it says.
But Spoety face saying that the only reason his bail went up, he said it on the 24-hour live yesterday. He said the only reason his bail went up is because Flacco is putting
again a dummy
out there.
Killing his credibility. Flacco talking about a taco stand.
Mm-hmm.
Don't got to do with the parking lot. Yeah, he's killing his credibility. But he's a dummy. Let me ask y'all. Who the Spoety face, bro? That's 4 Extras family Adam used to antagonize dude when he got a diss song out on him. And he said his family and went up to No Jumper. Right? Let's just be real. Who is this? Where he come? What? Who is he? He get paid $150 for 5 hours to sit down and be milked. That's what he is.
So you saying that's a fact? They get paid like $150?
I'm telling you what they get paid. You notice ain't nobody went against it.
You right.
Hey, let me tell y'all what that malice for forethought, because this goes into the DP situation. Look, it says, if prosecutors believe someone participated in a violent act where death was a foreseeable outcome, even a so-called disciplinary punishment or group beating, they may try to argue implied malice or felony murder, depending on the acts.
What they're saying is, and it take an A-Trade to say it, somebody told them people and Jefe masterminded. Now this goes to tell you, remember I told you, bro, my homies can't, it's only 3 of my homies can talk to me. My homies cannot just come talk to me. You got to talk to them. So, hey, now I would be able to go do that. You're not going to be able to go say, Wack was standing amongst us and did this.
Hey, look, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense why his cellmate, why his Cody wanted himself. He didn't want the snitch jacket.
Hey, let's roll.
He snitched on him.
Huh? What you say?
I said now it makes sense why the other trying to kill himself because he realized still he snitched on him.
Could it be him? It could be, bro. This is 4 months.
They said it was only them two there.
No, it's a 4-month investigation. You know how many in a big hood? No, it's a bunch of over there working. You just don't know who.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your senses on it though, Wack? Do you think that there's a chance of beating it?
Yeah. What you say?
Do you think he got a chance of beating it?
Usually when it's a 4 month. See, when I thought they picked him up for the taco dash, he had action because that's something that just happened, right?
Right.
But when they pick you up 4 months later, and then you go to court your first time, and they double your bond up like that and hit you with a 3-strike clause, they got what they got. He got to fight. Time to spend some money. If he's smart, he sell every dot, go get a top attorney, and try to play for a 10-piece. Get out the way. Because once they listen, he's already been in a situation where his homies told on him in the face.
Yeah, when he went to the feds.
They told on him once already. So, and then the last told on him, he didn't do nothing to him. That's the one that just died. The little Spoety dude. They was a little mad at him that he talked about him after he died, not when he was here. So when they got you for 4 months investigation, they pick you knowing that you was part of the chatter in the background, somebody talking to them people. Trust me, bro, in 97, I was shocked. One of my G homies, we wanted coming out the judge chamber. The homie left a body on the freeway burnt. Google it. Body found on Stillmart, California on freeway on fire, right? Like, what is this one coming out? You don't understand? He home. Get the stand, he tell, yeah, him right there, shot, killed, kidnapped, ransom, left him on the freeway to get him for 2 keys and 100,000. And they like, this one here. So the defense attorney say, well, how could you speak on this? He wasn't nowhere in the area. They said he's been a confidential, reliable informant for the PPV gang member since 1987. Right. They homies. This one ours. Upper week. So now you thinking about every time they didn't raid it, we like, you know where to go. You never know who's who, bro. You don't know what I'm saying? So if you think a neighborhood that big ain't got there talking, you crazy. They chose to pick him up when they felt they had enough. They could have picked it 2 months ago, 3 months ago. They chose to grab me now when they felt they had enough. And then he got a Cody that tried to sell so he get the whole station. That's not a good look.
Munchie B said that it was a possibility that would lower the bond, but in fact he
don't know what he's talking about. He ain't never even been in this situation. Munchie B never see it our way, respectfully.
No pun intended.
You know, look, he need to tell us how he beat them gun cases he got caught with.
Yeah, talking about he blind. Like, can you beat that because you blind?
No, I didn't know. I didn't see it.
No.
So if I get my blind, like if I put all the pipes on my blind, that's
they might hit him with special circumstances because he blind with a gun.
Yeah, but that don't mean you gonna beat it.
Hell no, you're a felon. You been to the joint. Hot OR. Hey, you get ORs on your first time going front. You get no ORs, you're an ex-con, you'd have been in jail 4, 5, 6 times. You get the bail.
Not for no guns, they automatically take you.
Yeah, you know, so you notice he ain't talking about that. He ain't even mentioned. He don't even think we know. Now, when I beat the case, I'm talking about it. I was involved in something. He think he's got some imaginations with me, bro. Investigating something. I don't know, bro. I know I'm on my way to DRC. I know they just cleared my visa. Keep pissing them off.
And Jefe has been arrested once before and did 10 years in the feds because of a snitch in his hood. Until now recently being arrested again, possibly by somebody snitching again, is wild. Now I hope Ant is innocent, had nothing to do with it. But they have been investigating this for 4 months and they raised his bail. Then his co-D tried to unalive himself. Just seemed to me like Ant going to have an uphill battle. It's a state case, so he might have action, but I agree with Wack. If they offer him 10, he might have to consider that. Because if he take it to the box and lose, he gonna get cooked. It's gonna be a tough decision for Ant Jefe because he just got done doing 10, and then they have to turn around and do another 10. But I'd rather do that extra 10 than do life. But let me know what you think about all this in the comment section. And make sure you hit that like button. Let's get the video to 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, 1,000 likes, hit that hype. We're up to 40,000 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. Get tapped in whenever I drop. Clip Reacts Reloaded. To the next one, another one. Gone.